All right. Mic check. Mic sounding good. What's good, everybody? How you guys doing? What is today? Thursday. So we're at post-maiden tournament. We're running in the Fibonacci Cup right now. Let me pull up the chat. What's good, FJ Racing? What's good, Avon? What's good, Andy Mack? How's everybody doing in here? I'm good, man. I'm good. So we made a little bit of moves last night. We made some moves. If you guys notice, we got some new horses in the stable. So, my thought process behind buying this Z5 Zabo legendary mare right here. It was a filly when I bought it. Let me turn this down a little bit. This Z5 Zabo legendary was a filly when I bought it, and I bred it with my Z6 to make Z11s. My thought process behind this horse is that I need a horse, or I need horses that I can breed with diamonds like consistently, like on the month, like every month I can breed this horse with diamonds. So in the current moment, I have two horses that I can breed with diamonds, two females at least. I can breed Hi-Ho Silver and I can breed Mandela Effect now, right? But Z Daily is Diamond's daughter, is just Diamond straight up daughter, and then P&W is Diamond's granddaughter. So I have a hard time at breeding females back into Diamond, so that's why I needed to go pick up a Zabo legendary filly, and that's what I did. And yeah, you scooped me the other Z5 filly from AAA. You scooped me the other Z5 from AAA. Was that who I bought it from? I think it was from AAA Racing, huh? The other one he has listed is named shit. It was it's like a blue horse, right? Something like that. If you guys, it's just straight white out here, and it actually looks like that because it snowed all night last night. So he said, is that Z5 Bally? I'll look at Haku real quick. He says, yeah, 0.15. Okay, 0.15. I felt comfortable yesterday. I was like, I just need, when it does, like, if I can't take that last cover, I could do a breeding deal on this last cover, but I need to consistently have a horse to breed with diamonds. So I was thinking about going and buying a Z10 Buterin filly, unraced, but I think I'm just going to breed. From Hi-Ho Silver and Diamonds, I'll breed the Z4s, and then I'll also be making Z7 Zabos exclusives. Now, I'm going to try and get fillies from both of them, so I'll have Z4 fillies and I'll have Z7 Zabo fillies. Now, with my Z4 and my Z7s, I'm going to breed them to keep it 100, the Finny Stallion right here. So then I'll hold them at the exclusive level, but then there'll be Z10s and Z13 Finny exclusives, and that is my plan there. So the first horse I bred last night was Madam Mandela, came from Mandela Effect, and I bred it with Keep It 100. So that's what we're going to be racing today. We'll be racing Madam Mandela in due time, Mandela Effect, and Diamonds today. I bought the other Z5. I chose the other instead of the one you scooped. He had two. Okay. Now, if we go and look at, we'll start off with Mandela Effect. I saw you in a race last night. Can't remember the outcome, so you probably whooped me, LOL. I was racing against some of you guys last night. I saw you guys, when I was racing these horses, I raced them in Lucky Jack's Wheel It Deals. And, yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so Mandela Effect, I'm gonna keep it at sprints because we're still flaming. I believe we're in class 5, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah, we'll probably rock out a little bit more 1,000 meters just to see, and then we'll go 1,014 for today. And we'll keep that on Mandela Effect. Mandela Effect is now in class 3, and then Madam Mandela is still in class 4. And I believe for Madam Mandela, we're looking for 1,200 meters and 1,200 meters. That's probably really it. I think I'll really only stick with 12, and it's it's like why not stick with 1200 meters? If that's gonna be the distance that you're gonna race in on the tournament days, might as well just stick that out while you're qualifying, because I already know I'm gonna keep on winning there. So we'll see how good we can do on our way up to class 1, or we'll see how far we can go up in the class. We'll go right here. Mandela effect.
Maybe we ought to load the gun now to be sure, huh?
We got any class 1 1600 meters? We do. We'll toss diamonds in here. Hail Caesar. I think he's really the only one I've heard of. Glamorous. Command Alt. Z2, Z2, Z1, Z1. Yeah, we'll hop in this one right here. We'll take gate 12. Cool. Check it out. Coral Treasure is the name of the horse. All right. Wasn't racing long last night, but was on for a bit. Okay. Coral Treasure. Oh, okay. I did see this one. It was, you bought it, you, right? It was unnamed. Yes, I remember, because I was looking up Dying Bell earlier. Okay, so good third place. You're flaming everywhere, which is pretty good. Let's go look at the horseshoe. Interesting horse. So you're flaming everywhere at the current moment. I'd probably race. Damn, that one's hard. It looks like you've done most of your racing at sprint, so I'd probably stick there for the Fibonacci Cup. Just kind of, I'd probably go with these two. Most likely 1,000 meters, just because it's looking the best out of the 3 races that you've had. But I think that's what I would do. I'd race him in the sprints, and interesting horse. I mean, you're still flaming all across the board. You're still in class, what, 4 though? But that's nice to see. 100% flame rate in every distance. It's weird though, because it's kind of hard to figure out where to race at. So you'll have to see where you keep on flaming at and see if you continue to produce like good racing results. Didn't realize how many I raced last night. I was mainly C5 4 short. Okay. So C3 1,000 meters, we got Mandela effect did not pull flames in this one. And then 1,600 meters, I'm sure Diamond just pulled flames. Yes, he did. All right, so we got 30 seconds on this one. He said, "What's up, Jared? Could you check my horse? Lukuma is kind of stuck in C2. What would you do with this one? Great show, by the way." Thank you so much, Eric. After this race, I will check your horse. I got you. He says, "Yeah, it was probably Queen's Trust then, or the new knock crosses." If this race ever wants to load. All right, we got 5 seconds left in the Pune Street circuit. My goodness, the lag. All right, Mandela effect is right here. No flames, so hopefully we got the highest win equity and we can pull out the dub right here. We'll see. Yo, what up, Chicago Stables? How you doing, family? How you doing, dog? We're just chilling today, just racing. We're gonna wrap up the rest of this week just doing solo racing, doing the tournament, and then we'll come back next week and next year with the interviews. All right, right here, Mandela effect with a nice kick, but we'll see if he can hold. It looks like he's got some company with him, but it does look like he has a, ooh, not so much anymore. He had a nice strong kick at first, but it does, oh my goodness. That's a rough one. Let's see what we got. He said, "Doing good, making big moves today." What moves you making today? Iron Spur, Icy Hoof, and Yiddler taking first, second, and third. Ay, caramba. All right, we'll go watch this 1600 meters with diamonds, and then I'll look up your horse. It was one of the crosses. So you're running not crosses last night, Annie Mac? Or was it Avon? Trying to find me Genesis Z2, 3, or 4. Oh shit. Are you going, like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for like a floor Genesis? Are you looking for a unraced Genesis, a unbred, a filly, or a colt, mare, or a stallion? What's your plan there? Or just any Z2, Z3, or Z4? Nice. I was running them for Bot Lady. One is a solid C4, one is a solid C5, and one is a donkey. It's part of the game, my friend. It's part of the name of the game. Donkeys and Dons. Why is my nose stuffed? It's getting on my nerves. All right. Diamond's falling back. We'll see if we can get a crazy kick. Looks like he's saving it. We'll see, though. All right, he's off screen. I'm zoomed all the way out. Here comes Proud Delight. Here comes Diamonds right alongside him. I think we'll at least podium on this one. It looks like Proud Delight does have the strongest kick, but we may hold second at least. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get second in this one, which I'm perfectly fine with. Oh, can we sneak it out? I don't know if we got second. Oh, just barely got him. Just barely got him. Chicago Stable says, leaning towards Stallions. All right. Avon was running them. Queen's Trust, nice horse. Okay. Anything can happen. Started with $600. $600 in May. How'd you, Chicago? I'll have to have you on if you ever want to do if you ever want to hop up and come on the podcast sometime. You can. That sounds like a pretty cool story, man. $600 to almost, well, looking for a Z2 through a Z4 Genesis. Like, that's pretty baller, dog. Okay. We'll look for 1,200 meters in class 4. We're looking for 1,400 meters in class 3, and then 1,600 meters in class 1. So here's a 1,400 meter in class 3. We'll toss Mandela, the good old fella, up in there. Bang. All right. I've got too many at the moment to manage. Wouldn't mind offloading a few. All right. Eric, I'm sorry I missed your chat. Let me go back up and see what the name of your horse was. All right, the name of your horse was Lukuma. All right, so you got a Z8 Finney Legendary. You got a 12% win rate, 22% place rate, 35% show rate. You got 0.04 profit out of 131 races. Not bad. It's looking like you're flaming 100% at 1,400 meters. You flame a little bit less down into class 2 and above. Let's look at the horseshoe. So I'm gonna God damn, my nose is stuffy. I'm gonna look at this and like say what I would do as is like if I was free racing this horse for the Fibonacci Cup. So it seems like this guy can already compete in some paid racing, but I want to see how he does in free racing just to see like really where his true distance preference is at. So if we look, it's nothing very like super consistent with him on free races. I mean, he looked good, I guess, in paids at 16. 16 and 18, I'd probably run this guy at middle distances. And then for the tournaments, I'd probably go free racing. Just to see if you like win a lot more because it's easier competition in those free races. So I would probably free race 1600 meters, and I'd test out 1400 meters as well, just to see if you continue to pull 100% flames in free races. If so, it'd be interesting to see if you're only placing third or if you start to get some wins in there. But if I was gonna hone in on anything for a tournament, I'd probably go 16 and 18 free races for the Fibonacci Cup. Nice. Whoa, okay. Well, anything can happen. Started with $500 in May. I'm actually considering selling a few horses. He said, yeah, I'm down. All right, cool, Chicago. I'll hit you up probably in a few days in the DMs or something. I've got too many at the moment to manage. All right, I read that. Nice problem to have, LOL. Nice problem to have, LOL. I'm experimenting with breeding as ETH allows. Okay. What do you have? Zermoose says. What does who have? You delete yesterday's stream? I don't think so. It should be up. I was looking for the chat to check opinions on the 0.5 ETH budget. Let me go look. It should be up. Let me look. Would you rather have 1 unraised Zabo or 3 unraised Finnies? Would I rather have 1 unraised Zabo or 3 unraised Finnies? Are we talking Genesis or bred horses? Coldland says, hey fam, raced one of your horses last night, Evergreen. I don't even think it fell for us though. I don't think it fell for us though. Was I racing you guys in like class 4 or class 5 with some new horses? I was testing out some new horses last night, so no, it's still up. So right here, episode 39, episode.39, you could go through and find it. And then just drop a like button for me, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you can. Appreciate it. Helps your boy out a lot. So Lukuma, I'd race him at 16 and 18 meter freeze. And then I'd also test out 1400 meters to see if you continue to pull 100% flames and if you pull out some more first through thirds, Eric. Genesis, he says. I'd go Finny Genesis. Just for this reason. And it's only really the Zed's tool that would make me say that. Is because going back and looking at the Z reference number. Hey fam, race. Okay, I read that. What you have so far, FJ Racing? I was seeing if you check out one of my horses, WandaVision. Yep, I can look at your horse once I'm done looking at this. Horses, I think I got 13. I can link you a few. Most are decent racers and all are in proper class at the moment. Mainly Buterin leg, Butte exclusive, and Finny leg exclusives. Give me one name. Yeah, class 4 or 5, I believe. I don't have Jenny. Like, I have 2 ETH to spend. Where do I go? I don't have Jenny. Okay, you said you have 2 ETH to spend. Where do I go? If I had 2 ETH to spend, I mean, I guess it depends on like what is right for your stable. Let me turn the beat down a little bit. Jarek, that horse is stuck in check or free. Oh, okay, my fault. So you want to like know how to down class it? I think I saw it down button. That horse is stuck in on C2. Check C2 paid or free only. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. All right, so well, if you're stuck in C2 right now, it's looking like your down button is 2200 meters just overall. So if we go C2, okay. Yeah, 2200 meters. I'd go 2200 meters to get out of class 2. And then you could probably still do it in freeze as well. Let's see. I mean, well, you might be a little bit U-shaped, so we'll see. But I would play this out more at 22. Since it already looks significantly like a down button in paids in other classes, I'd probably drill down on 2200 meters. Even though you got a first place, like, you're going to win some down class races. It's just a part of the game. It's going to happen. But I think if you play this out some more, it's going to look like the original and start to play out like this is. So that's what I would do. I'd go 2200 meters. Your horse's name is WandaVision. Chicago stables, I didn't forget. I would go, if we're looking at the Z reference score, so if it pulls up ever. All right, breed, Genesis. Now, this is just, like personal, not even really personal. This is like the opinion I formed by looking at these numbers. So like looking at the breed score, like if you're looking to breed horses, it's obviously saying like the best breeding you're gonna get is a Z1 Nakamoto Genesis, and a lot of people are priced out of that. And then the second best you're gonna get is a Z2 Nakamoto Genesis, as in breeders, as in them just being good breeders, like passing down base ability. But now if you go down to the second best, or like whatever is equivalent to the Z1 and a Z2, it's a Z5 and Z6 Finny Genesis. So if you look at the Z5 breed score, it's 1.1, and then you look at the Z6, it's 0.7, equivalent to the Z2, and then this is equivalent to the Z1. So it made sense for me, since this was more into my budget. I could afford a Z6 Finny Genesis. It had the same breeding score of a Z2 Nakamoto. I was like, okay, I'm going to go UUU, or not UU, just unraced, unbred, Z6 Finny Genesis, because they have equal breeding score of a Z2 Nakamoto, and the Z13 or like Z10 through 16 exclusives have been pretty good racers at the Finny level, at least. So that's what I would do. Chicago stables, I'd probably cop a few Finny Genesis. And then for WandaVision, I'm trying to understand this horse. Been on Stack Nax, KOH, all tools, haha. Same score based on price. We'll just same score based on price. Like, well, the price is higher for, I may have said that wrong, but like the base ability you're gonna get for, okay, well, just however much is gonna cost you to go and breed with the Z1 is gonna be more compared to how much it's going to cost you to breed with your Finnies, to 0.03 compared to 0.08. Hey, hello, what's up, Serene? So yeah, just like in general, the Z5 and Z6 are equivalent to the Z1 and Z2s in breeding, right? But these ones are going to run you more of a premium, and then these guys are going to be more affordable right here. That's why I just went for the more affordable, but equivalent in breeding ability, if that makes sense. Are you surprised we didn't get a tournament schedule update this week? Tournament schedule update for the Fibonacci Cup. I think they're gonna, what's today, the 29th? Well, we got 2 days, or is today the 30th? What is today? Where's my phone at? It's in my pocket. All right, today's the 30th. Yeah, so they should drop that shit today or tomorrow. I think they probably drop it today, if I'm assuming. No, like this is the last tournament they have announced. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, hopefully they drop a big tournament on us heading into the new year, since this one's gonna wrap up in the new year in 2022. Hopefully they just like, hey, this is a fatty tournament we're dropping for you guys. All right, so let me go look at WandaVision before I get any more distracted. You said you're trying to figure out how to race this horse. I'm trying to understand this horse. Okay. Well, for starters, I'd say it looks pretty good at 2,200 meters. Pretty good place rate at 2,000. And pretty good at 1,200. Now, what class are you in? You're in class 2 right now. Let's go to Horseshoe again. Go class 2. Interesting. I would test out 2,200 meters while you're in class 2. Just to see. I think that was the one that looked solid overall. Yeah, it looks solid overall with a high first and second rate. So I would test that out more in class 2. I'd preferably go free races if I was trying to qualify for this tournament. And you're flaming a lot more up in these higher ones, 80% of the time, 50% of the time. Granted, only like 5 races as a sample size, two races as a sample size, but I'd probably go free racing at 22 through 26 and try and qualify this horse for the Fibonacci Cup. He's no down button really. In class 2, maybe it's like nothing super significant. Maybe in class 2, 1,000 meters, 1,200 meters turns to a down button, or 14. That's really it. Maybe you're just getting unlucky right here, but yeah, this may be a down button, but it's really hard to like 100% say. But yeah, I would test out 20 through 26 at free races, and especially if you look at your one race, your one class 2 free race. At 2,600 meters, you got second place and you flamed. So I'd probably test out these marathons a little bit more just to see. I would have thought they would have said next week's tournament is X, the other one is Y, after the next is Z. Yeah, like a rollout. We'll see, man. I hope they roll out something dope in this roadmap 2.0 to where it gets people excited, gets the market turned around, brings some hype back. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking for a 1,200 meter in class 4, a... What am I looking for? 1,400 meter in class 3, and then a 16 in class 1. Can we get it? He said for sure. Thanks for the review. No problem, Cole. No problem. Nothing really. No, not too much volume on here. Let me see if we can. Oh, no, not in class. Oh wait, okay, we can race in due time, which is he races at 1,400 meters. So also here, I'll go break it down real quick. All right, so we got him in that race. All right. If you guys want to go and breed with Keep It 100, I believe he's in stud still. He's stuck. Let's see if he's stuck or if. Yeah. I got him in there for minimum though, so it's only like $100 some. Yeah. So I went and bred with him last night. Madden Mandela, Urania. I only put him in there for 3 days because I didn't want him to like if nobody bred with him for him to get stuck. I think the breeding costs like $100 something, $113. I don't know. I got him in there at minimum if anybody wants to breed with him. Z6 Finny Stallion. He bred Madden Mandela right here, who's doing pretty good at 1,200 meters. Pretty decent sprinter, but we got to work on some stuff. So yeah, he's not bad at 1,200 meters. I'm going to test it out some more here today. We'll see how high we can go with him though. Let's keep it 55th Street. What up, Golden Glow? How you doing, dog? Keeping it 55th Street. Man, I just want to get a blue horse. That's it. Let me get a blue horse so I can name it Keep It 55th Street. That's simple, man. That's all I want. That's all I want out of this world right now. All right, Mandela Effect. Let's go look and see how Mandela Effect does at 1,200 meters. Because we're going to have to race there when it comes to this tournament. One race and we got 7th place and we flame though. Let's test out another 1,200 meters with Mandela. Keep it 55th Street. We'll test out 12 with Mandela. All right, he's in there. Go back to class 4, see if we got any 1,200 meters. We got 14. It's not what I want though. I want that 12 because Madden Mandela is a 1,200 meter. Yes, I already checked on that one. All right, we'll wait for those. We'll wait for some of these to hop up. In the meantime, I think we got some about to fill. We'll see if we got any 1,600 meters in class 1. We do not. I'm going to keep it all free racing. It's just easier to qualify in those free races, man. Compared to those paid racings, especially with a U shape, it's so easy to catch a downside with diamonds and just, man, you can totally like shoot yourself. Man, Mandela effect. Not good at 1,200 meters. Not good at 1,000. He's decent at 1,400 meters, but I need him to, or I need her to do good at this 1,200 meters because that's where you race at on the tournament day to quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Like, if you're racing in that sprinter category, you better be decent at 1,200 meters or it's not going to be looking good. Keeping it 55th. We here for the glory, LOL, free races, baby. Yes, sir. The OG Alhambra taught me that one. Race for the glory. Race for the glory. And if you guys notice anything, Alhambra is on every single grand final that there is. Now, it might be because he has a lot of horses, but he's also racing free races, not looking for the profit along the way. And it's a small bag. You can get that small bag, but you're trading it in for all the clout you could get if your horse wins, the celebrity that you could make your horse, like who won yesterday? Blink 182 and Argonaut. So like going forward now, these horses have like some swag. They're well known in the community. They build up a little bit of a reputation. So you can offload it after that. Really, you make some money during the tournament. You show that it's a proven horse, and then sell it. And you could free race it the whole time to the top. Why are we lagging so bad? It's sad. Come on. Mandela effect right here. We are laggy. Stamina doesn't count on tourneys. My horses in Cantata was good on maiden quarterfinals. Then I was downclassing her hard, and the second quarterfinals was trash. What do you think? I personally, yeah, like I'm not too sure when they said that. So they've said that, but I'm still like myself skeptical to where the first few tournaments I didn't race during that period because even though they said it, I was still like not 100% sure if it was right or not. But I don't know. I'd probably say no, it didn't affect it, and you could have just ran a bad race, and it's something to like blame it on. I don't know, my friend. My horses are running like donkeys. Gunnersaurus, an engineering riddle. Oh my goodness. We'll take it. On to the next one. Class 2, 1,400 meters. All right, so this is in due time. He should be flaming in this one, and we're not. Let's go look at where in due time is good at. I could have swore it was 14. Yeah, he's bet maybe I should try at 1,000 meters a little bit. Yeah, we'll try at 1,014 today with in due time. Let's watch the race though. I think we got Alhambra in this race if I'm not mistaken. Lag is rough today. Not the stream lag, but just like the straight up trying to play the game lag. I don't know if it's my computer though or what. Probably is my computer. I'm running a whole lot of shit off a MacBook. Damn, I guess Dying Bell, a Z5, don't like that dub, but the Love Flame. Damn, I guess Dying Bell, Z5, don't like that dub, but the for sure Love Flame for another second. Was Dying Bell in that race? That's the parent to the horse you bought, right? In due time. Come on, buddy. Go. Pull it out for the team. Do we get first, second, or third? In your opinion, how much horses like Z5 Nakamoto Legendary females worth? Because I want to buy one, but I'm new to the game. Z5 Legendary. Fuck, dude, we got fourth place in that one. How much should the Z5 Nakamoto Legendary female cost? Let's go look. Are you trying to buy it unnamed? Is this gonna be your first horse? You want to buy one, but you're new to the game. Okay. Well, Z5's Nakamoto Legendary. You're in the right place. Not even really the right place, but you're looking in the right area. As I would say, a good entry strategy. My entry strategy was. He says, no, sorry, not Z5, I mean Z. Okay, so it's definitely my internet that's bugging today because this shit's tweaking. Yeah, Dying Bell is our new flies or our new Philly Stallion, but Ein keep flaming and still maiden. Not Z5. You meant Z3 through Z4 Nakamoto leg. All right. Well, let's go look at Zed Run. All right. So Z3 through 4 Nakamoto leg. Now I'm gonna, not financial advice, if coming into the game, personal opinion, if I'm buying a Z4 through Z5 Nakamoto, I'm gonna buy it U, which means unraced, unbred, unnamed. I get to name it, I get to race it, and I get to breed it, and you're scratching off that lottery ticket. Now it can pay off, but it can also turn to shit. So Z3 and Z4. Fuck. My internet is being trashed today. Z3. Z3 and Z4. All right, we'll check mark that one. Why is it unchecking shit? Oh my goodness, my internet is being trashed today. All right, and then we'll go breed type. Actually, not breed type. We'll go gender. And then you said you wanted a filly or a colt now. Did you want... You said you wanted a female. Okay. So we'll go filly. Which means it's been unbred. Nobody's bred with it. It is untested as a breeder. So if we go and look at a unnamed, unraced, unbred Z3 or Z4 Nakamoto, the cheapest. Whoa. Okay. So you're gonna be paying like 0.125, 0.12, 0.125, 0.136. So like if I was looking at this one, I'd probably just buy this one because I like the color. I don't know. I'm just like a gut instinct guy. Like if my gut tells me to get something, I'll do that. He said, "What's the need to check legend? Need to check legend Tizo because it shows exclusive. Need to check legend. I don't know what the word is after you said legend. What's the benefit that I will have if I buy unraised? Because I want to start with a breeding strategy. If you want to start with breeding strategy, need to check legendary to legendary because it shows exclusive. What? Oh shit. Good point. Good point. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. I appreciate it. It was just hard to read that through text. Good point. Appreciate that. Let me toss that in there. Breed type. All right, legendary. All right. Okay, it's gonna run you up a little bit more now. Now that we're actually looking at the legendaries. Okay, here we go. Now these are looking. Wow, they're starting to move up, guys. So it's gonna run you about 0.34, 0.35, 0.35. So floor right now on a unnamed filly is gonna be 0.34. Now you asked what was the benefit of starting unraced? The benefit is McDonald's on OS best horses. McDonald's on OpenSea best horses. Huge price difference, yes. Yep. Yeah, huge price difference. It went from $500 to $1,200. So here we go. Z4 legendary Nakamoto filly. Now the benefits of you getting this horse unraced, really, I mean, I guess if it's unraced, you still have the scratch ticket of racing it and finding out if it's a good racer, right? Now, if you figure out this horse is like really good at 1,600 meters and it has like crazy high base ability, that is like a good sign of it possibly being like a good breeder, because what people have said, the only thing that can be passed down is base ability. So if you have high base ability and you figure that out, then you could turn out to be a good breeder. But if you're gonna go buy whatever, like an already raced horse, it could still be a filly, but somebody's gonna have already like raced it, right? So they took that mystery away. They didn't like give you that scratch ticket thing, so the price is going to be a lot less and probably not going to be that good of a racer. You might be able to find a deal, but I think I would just go with the unraised. Because if we go and look at Galloping Snowman, the horse that's on the floor, I'm pretty sure he's probably not the best racer. Yeah. Not the absolute worst, and they still left some meat on the bone for discovery. But you know, I'd rather unwrap all that stuff myself and figure it out for myself. What is the benefit if I buy unraced? So yeah, I would just say the benefit is that you get to discover the horse. High risk, high reward. You know, like if it pays off, it pays off, and you could have like a great racehorse. If it doesn't, you could pay $1,200 for a racehorse that is doo-doo. But then if it's a filly, you still have like a chance of it being a breeder. So that's why that's how I justified spending the money on a Z2 legendary. I was like, if it's not a racer, then I still have a chance of it being a breeder, and it's still unproven in both areas. So I get to scratch off both areas and do my own breeding strategy. So that's just the way I looked at it. I might have said that kind of like been all over the place with that and been super confusing, but that's what I would do. I'd buy it unraced. I'd unwrap everything myself and take the shot. Okay, we'll hop in this 1,400 meter. Toss Mandela effect in this one. if we can get in here. Sheesh. All right, we got in that one. Man, this thing is leggy. Let's go check class 1, see if we got any 1600 meters. I almost bought a Z19 Butte yesterday for $35 that only had one race. LOL. What was the name? Well, maybe you don't want to give the name of the horse because you still might buy it, but what was your thought process there, Golden Glow? Like, did it just look like it had a bunch of potential? Did you like the breeding that went into that horse? Was it you liked how the person bred it? You liked its grandparents, horses in the lineage? Like, what was your thought process there? Man, my shit is laggy today. See if we can't get Madden Mandela to race today. I need a 1200 meter to pop up in class photo. No 12s yet. I'll just sit here at the all race page and wait for that one. My thought process was one race, $34 for a horse. It could be best at any other distance. Okay. Respect. But it could also be trash at any other distance, right? But $34 horse. Is that like the floor? Was that like the cheapest horse like in Zed? Like that horse was on the floor? Like what was the setup on that? Did I enter Mandela effect? I think I did, right? My goodness, this Wi-Fi is horrible today. I don't know what the deal is. It affect on the breeding if the parents not good on race. I'm gonna start off by saying nobody knows breeding. Sup, my boy? What up, Giannis? How you doing, my dog? I may have looked at the same horse. Oh, you guys were both looking at that floor horse. Does it affect the breeding if the parents not good on racing? I'm gonna say no. Because Diamonds, when I bought him, his parents were unraced. Now, that's not to say that they like aren't good racers and they just haven't been raced. But anybody in the chat, if you guys know of any horses that have been bred from absolute donkeys, shoot the horse's name in the chat, because I want to see. I haven't really I haven't really made like any killers from two donkeys breeding together, but I know that it has happened. So I'm gonna say no. You can have a trash racehorse and it could be a good breeder, and you could have a good racehorse and it could be a trash breeder. So if we look at a horse like Breathless Edge, for example, really good horse, but not the best breeder. I think each mare has a special combination when making good, consistent offspring. Don Julio, 1942. You said you think it has like a breed. Oh shit, I did 1941. You said you think it has a special combination. I think so as well. So two Z2 mares. Little Avon. That's a nice name. Avon probably wants that horse. Nice U-shape, dude. Z20 Buterin Legendary. You're in class 3, so it's probably a synthetic U if I'm looking at it. From the looks of it, it's probably like these are your up buttons right here, and then anything down below that is a down button. Let's go and see. Interesting. So your 1200 meters like your down button, 1400 meters a straight up U, 16's a U. But okay, Man, this is an interesting horse. I can't tell if that's a down button or not. Maybe. But let's go look at the parents as racers to talk on our point. So this horse, yeah, look at these guys. 20 odds and 34 odds. Pretty left leaning. So I do like horses like this as breeders. Like, they don't get a lot of 8 through 12, and they're just kind of like consistent. I would like to see it kind of like top out over here and then go down. So first places, and maybe like tip out at second and then go down from here. I think these horses like are really good breeders just because they're consistent. No variance, good decent base ability, but maybe like no distance preference that gives them that crazy win rate. But that's pretty crazy. So 20.78 odds on this guy. Not the greatest odds. Like, if I'm sure if a lot of people saw 20 odds, this horse would be on the market right after it's Griffin. And then especially this horse, 34 odds. Jeez, he was pulling 45, 26, 46, 47, 27, 24. Crazy. And they bred a good horse. So I'm gonna say no. Yeah. If you have two donkeys, I think kind of like Chicago Stables was saying, if you find the right combination, then you can make a good horse. My boy Golden Centurion have donkey parents, but it's a good racer in one specific range, 2,000 meters. Horse's name was Zypher. It got bought and raced. Let me type it quick. Give me LOL. He said give me LOL. Avon, yeah, that's your horse right there. Go buy that. He said he's for sale. Frostline has man parents, not total donkey. All right, I'll look at Frostline next. My horse Winston only makes good horses when breeding with a Z5, and my only horse Dolly Doctor only makes elites. Yeah, I think if you find the right like breeding, then you're good. So you said this horse is only good at 2,000 meters, right? So down button at 12. He's good at 2,000. Let's see how he's doing in freeze at 2,000. See how much of a killer he really is right here.
You solemnly swear that testimony about giving this cause to be the truth, the whole truth.
Yeah, he's super killer at 2,000, especially in freeze. 22's not bad too. Look at that. Look at that. I would maybe look at 2,200 meters as well for free races. But they're two different distance brackets. So, I mean, whatever one you feel comfortable racing at in the tournament. But not bad. So, if we go look at the parents of Golden Centurion, though. Raw Impulse had pulled 30.5 odds. A Z7 Finney Genesis. Absolute A-shape. So, this is the Stallion. Average odds, 30.5 odds. Hasn't raced in forever. Actually, raced this month. And then the Mother Night Trade. Another kind of looking not peak out at a second place. It kind of peaks out at third. Maybe if they do some more volume, it'll like peak out up here and then drop down from here, but not bad. Good base ability it looks like on this horse, but just not enough distance preference or variance to get the wins. Average odds 17.08 though. Okay. Frostline, Frostine. I thought it was Frostline. Okay, Frostine is a U shape. Let's see if it's a synthetic or a natural. It looks like it is a synthetic U. Yep, perfectly synthetic. That looks very nice. Down button, down button. This is like what a true down button looks like. There you go. With a good sample size and yeah, very well played out on this horse. Good up button, figured it out. If we go over to the parents though, so Traffic Fluid, a Z8 Buterin Genesis, average of 15.26 odds. Yeah, he's pretty flat, right? Kind of peaks out at 4th place. It's pretty flat, nothing crazy, but has bred a good horse. Bro, check out Abominable Rifle. Does it deserve point? Okay, so all right, well you put the nobody buy this fucking horse. All right, nobody else in the chat buy this horse. If you got a horse, I'm just for future reference. If you got a horse you want, just keep it to yourself or like DM someone that you really trust, DM someone you really trust, cause you never know. If I go and look at this horse right now on stream, there might be some dude that's like never in chat but just watches the stream and he'll go and buy the horse from us. So scratch tickets are the best. You can get a monster. Yes, you can. You can get one cheap. You can get a diamonds or you can get doo-doo. So it's really like, whatever. Do you want to take the chances, really? Check out Abominable Rifle. Okay. I'm going to look at it, but if it's crazy, a bomb, not abdom, a bomb, mid. All right, minable. He said people gonna snipe it, bro. Nothing too crazy. You all don't buy it if it's a good horse. All right. Nothing crazy. Ooh, they're asking 0.9. So what'd you say? Check out did it deserve a 0.9? Does it deserve 0.91 or make an offer? For 0.9, bro, there's a lot of stuff. If you're looking to spend 0.9, well, I'll ask you what your budget is so we can kind of fit something to your budget. So I'll ask you how much your budget is, Abdullah, and or if I said your name wrong, let me know. But it's Abdulia or Abdul Lila? No, not this horse. Okay, did I type it in wrong? ABOMN. Oh shit. My bad. my bad. Okay. Looks a lot better. 0.9. Kidding. I'd never snipe an analyzed horse. He says, damn, I bought the wrong horse. Oh shit, you guys are funny. Alright. You said, does it deserve 0.1 and it's 0.19? I don't think it's worth the ETH. All right, so yeah, you'll get a group breakdown right here. 0.19. What's the next cheapest? What, 0.3? 0.3? What's the floor? Because I'm just going to compare it to whatever the floor is on going unraced to unbred. Because I'll say, like, if you buy this horse and he doesn't turn out to be good, you bought him named, you didn't get to name him, you didn't get to put him in a Griffey, it's already bred. Like, a lot of the fun has been taken out of this horse. LOL, that's arbitrage side stable, right? What stable? Which one? All paid races as well. If I'm spending an ETH on a horse that's only run paid, I want like 40% win rate. Nah, yes, non-paid. I did just sell Arb a horse yesterday. Damn it. You guys, nobody stopped selling him horses. Everybody just stopped. Rupert is Arb's side stable. Which horse, Rupert? Rupert? Who typed in Rupert? Rupert's Dream is where he sells his bred horses. Oh, okay. Oh, this stable. Okay, so this horse is from Arbitrage's stable. If they're selling it for a reason then, if you're asking me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at least. If Arbitrage, especially since you guys are saying it's Arbitrage stable, if they didn't want it, I don't want it. That's the way I'm looking at it, I guess. Okay. Interesting. So we'll go to the drill down. Let's go to paid. Yeah, that's not the best at paid. They only kept him in the sprinters funnel, so you may still have a shot at it being a distance horse. No, look, cause they went 24, and they pulled no flame. So honestly, I probably wouldn't touch it. If Arbitrage wants the horse, I want the horse. If he doesn't want the horse, I don't want it. So that's the way I'd look at that. And plus, you're spending 0.19, I guess, for .12, 0.14 more. Like, you could buy one unraced, unbred, unnamed, and you get the experience of putting it in a griffin. You get the experience of naming it, racing it, like just the thrill of putting it in the griffin. Like, you name this horse, you get to see the name pop up, right? And then you put it in the griffin, you win, or you whatever. If you win the race, it's like, damn, I named that horse, it won the race. And then depending on however good the horse is, like, you just burst something into the metaverse that could be worth however much of money in the future. So that's just the way I look at it. That's why I like to keep my names on point. I like to keep them like appropriate, not too long, nothing stupid, because the names are a part of the resale value as well. If you got a shitty name, you're gonna have a hard time selling a horse. Not saying that Abominable Rifle is a shitty name, but I'm just saying I like to name them myself. Man, my internet is super slow today. What's up, Invade Paxity? How you doing, bro? What's up, Souls? How you doing? Ben Morgan, what's up, guys? Trying to race today, but man, my Wi-Fi is doo. I just named a horse Pinche Burro Farms. Pinche Burro. Okay, I probably said that wrong. Is it burro? Pinche? I know pinche. That's funny. Man, my internet is stupid slow today. Look up Too Much Noise. All right. A Z7 Zob Legendary 26%. Sheesh. Okay. So looks pretty good at 16, looks good at 2, looks good at 18. Pretty surprising that it's still doing good outside of those distances. These guys don't stop. Did you sell this? Is this the horse that you sold to them? Have you seen Sludge Bucket was for sale earlier today? Yeah, I did, man. That horse, fuck that horse. I mean, like, not that I like hate that horse, but I was gonna buy that horse. It was just the name that turned me off. I was like, that name is so shit. If I get this horse and it's a good racer, they're not gonna let me into any professional tournaments. And I was dead ass wrong about that, because then he got into the digital derby with it. But that's a good horse. I wanted it when I first saw it, when it was a filly, and it was like only had its Griffin race, but I fucked up. I fucked up on that one. So fuck Sludge Bucket. Fuck that horse. This is a nice horse though. So too much noise. You bred it for 0.05. How much did you sell this horse for, Chicago? You hate that you don't pick him. Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. LOL, hate that you don't pick him. Yeah, man. Fuck Sludge Bucket. Good horse. I'll stay the same. I don't like the name. 1.18. Not bad. You bred it for 0.05. You sold it for 1.18. They got 0.04 profit. I'm sure you got some of this profit along the way. Hell of a sale, man. There's a 12. Oh, my man 530 with the clutch. Oh, I missed it. They go too fast, bro. They go way too fast. I appreciate you dropping that in chat, though. We're super laggy anyways, man. Like, I don't know what the deal is. We'll hop back up in another 1400 meter. Imagine Diamonds and Sludge Bucket. Sheesh. I know, bro. As my first two horses, like, that would have been insane. But it would have proved, like, my theory at least, like, for me, it would have proved right that Z2 legendaries are like the best entry strategy into the game. Like bang for your buck. Like if you're gonna pay this much money, you have a chance at them being the best racers. And like, man, if I would have came in with diamonds and Sludge Bucket, it would have been crazy. But I don't know if I would have ran Sludge Bucket the way Roid Rager ran her, because he ran her perfect with the downclassing to tanking to running in 1,000 and then going down in 2,400 meters. It took me a long time to figure out like diamonds was a natural you and he was gonna do that by himself, and then Sludge Bucket is a horse that you could control. So very interesting, but fuck Sludge Bucket. Let's see if we can get a 12. No 12s, no 12s. Dream start, I know, right, man? It is what it is. I'll take diamonds. All you need is one, man. That's it. All you need is one. Can change your whole life. Full stop. But that's what's interesting about these whole play to earn games. Play to earn games are just the NFT in space in general, right? Like, if that dude still wants to buy a horse, I found a horse for him for 0.38 instead of 0.9. Okay, yeah, maybe don't drop the name of the horse. I beat Sludge Bucket the other day in a 1,200 meter. I presume she was downclassing, but no. Me first and Sludge third. Buzzing, only big horse I've taken down. Hey, let's go. Sludge Bucket. Man, I just couldn't justify buying a horse named Sludge Bucket. And like, I told my mom that, and I was like, I almost bought that horse, Sludge Bucket, and she's like, I was like, do you get it? She's like, no. And I'm like, oh my goodness. One has kept you down to earth, bro. Yeah, for real. I would have just been telling all my friends go buy Z2 Legendary Nakamotos after that, and they would have probably all lost their ass. Because it's hard to get them, right? But they can still breed with diamonds. Like if I tell my friends like, hey, get into the game, and I'll tell them like, this is your best route. If it doesn't work out as a racer, we can still breed together, and then down the line, like you have that blood to where you'll be able to breed out. Horse's name is Death Cure. Road Rager breeding. You said it's for sale? It's a mare, Mr. Clangtastic. They call me Mr. Clangtastic. So it looks like it's a sprinter. Not bad as a sprinter. Untested in the other distances. Let's see the paids though. I want to see how we're paid. If we're buying off the secondary, you better be paid. It's an exclusive, not a legendary. Not the best in paid. 1,600 meters, still flaming in paid races. You said it's an exclusive. Z5 exclusive. 4.41 odds, so it's got odds on it though. Not bad. Placed 12th, and it's Griffin at 12. Interesting. That's really interesting actually. Is that the only? Diamonds for the minimum fee, maybe? What you mean? Diamonds for the minimum fee, maybe? The guy wanted a legendary. Okay, gotcha. Did he say his budget was 0.9? Diamonds for the minimum fee, maybe? I have 2 racing legendary buttes. Oh, gotcha. I have 2 racing legendary buttes for sale if he's interested. I can only imagine in Peter Pumpkin Eater. All right, let's look. Peter. What's the one game in school you'd say? I don't know if any overseas listeners played this game. There's a game, a US like recess game where you have to yell Peter in the middle, but I don't remember what game that is. Peter Pumpkin Eater. All right, well that's Poseidon's, so not that one. How are they gonna? Oh, you didn't add the P. Gotcha. Okay. Paxity Acres, Z17 Buterin Legendary, 18% win rate, 27% place rate, 35% show rate. You got 0.85 profit. 8.5 odds. Nice U shape. Nice odds. It's looking like you're good. You got good base ability from the looks of it. Maybe just a high place and win rate. Okay, good at 16, good at 12. Wow, good all around. Let's see how high in the class though. Okay, so more looks like a class 3 horse. What's the price? The white one. Hey man, is there any point or profitability getting into the game with about 0.2 ETH? If so, what kind of horses would you recommend buying? Ooh. DCL pictures of Metaverse Decentraland inside. Happy New Year to the Australian Sydney Melbourne 22. Love Zed Run. Yep, thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, he said horrible name. Okay, so you down button at 1,000. That one's weird. So, is it a down button to where you just win sometimes? Oh, this is for sure down button right here at 24. Interesting horse. Why are you hating on the name? Oh shit. What do you think the most I could sell blue clouds for? I don't know. Not bad. Yeah, you gotta know Paxity. I like if he wants to take the time to like, you have to race at this distance, this class, don't go higher than this, then that's perfect. It's just if a new guy, like that's probably hard for a new guy to do, right? But it's good, like if you're getting in and you're learning how to down class, keep it in a certain class and race strategically, that could be a good entry strategy as well, because some people could play that game. What do you think I can sell blue clouds? If blue clouds is blue, keep it 55th and buy it for the low. Yeely, okay, I've heard of this horse. Yeah, I have heard of this horse. I think I was gonna buy this horse. Okay. So you said what do you think I can sell blue clouds for? It's a Z19 Buterin exclusive filly, so it's still unbred. I don't think anybody's gonna buy it for breeding. They'd probably buy it for racing. So let's see how good you can do at racing. Let's just go to drill down. Let's see how you perform up into the higher classes. So down button with 1,200 meters in the higher classes. Okay, so he doesn't really compete in the higher classes. It looks like this guy's a class 4 and 5 horse, possibly. But if you do have a down button, it's rough, man. I am not sure. I think with the horse like this, if I'm trying to sell it, what I would do is I would tank him down to 0. Since you know you can only compete in class 5 and 4, I'd tank him down to 0 before a tournament. Okay, this is what. Yeah. All right, I know what I would do. If I was gonna sell this horse, right? Maybe just trying to straight up sell it, I wouldn't do, because if you just go look at like class 3, the numbers kind of drop off, like how well the horse does in class 3. So this is what I would do. I would down class before a tournament, go all the way down to 0 points. I would race in whatever my best distance is. So like whatever your best distance is in class 5 and 4. So let's go to class 5. Let's go free races. That is so damn. Okay, never mind. I thought this was your down button. Maybe it was the. Yeah, maybe it was this one. Yeah, so I'd probably go 1,400 meters from class 5, go all the way up, get him qualified for the tournament, and then sell him from there. Because then you got more allure. Like, someone is going to probably just, well, you'll have him qualified for a tournament. Like, that's one allure. And then you don't have to downclass him afterwards if someone buys it. So tank him, race him to get him qualified, sell him once you get him qualified, and that's what I would do. How much? I'm not too sure, but I'm sure you could probably get the price you want if he's qualified for a tournament. Is Blue Clouds, can we keep true? I can only imagine it's strong 1,600 meters. It's all about the tourney horses now. I think so. I think you either got to have a tourney horse, or a day-to-day horse like Diamonds or Princess of Power or Phantom Pacer or Triumph for Hours or Crimson Chin. I think the Crimson Chins, the Diamonds, the Princess of Powers, those horses are viable in the day-to-day ecosystem to where they can just race every day and make money. And some horses, you're going to only be able to race them in tournaments, but like your entry fee is going to be very low if you're doing, it's going to be non-existent if you're doing free races. Especially since you can downclass in free races, I'd probably downclass. Free, race up in free, get qualified, and then sell Blue Clouds. For how much? I don't know, but you could probably get whatever you're asking for right now if he's qualified for a tournament. It's about different style tourney horses. It's all about different style tourney horses. Yeah, man. Some of them, like if you got a horse that can compete at every distance, like you're good. How you doing in the sprinter right now? You got 6 races. Okay, so maybe not this tournament. Maybe this tournament just get down to class whatever, get down to 0. Well, you're already at 20, so I guess you could work your way up from here because there's really not much lower you could go. I try and get him qualified from here, I guess. I would keep doing your free races. Really tune in on which one is really good at like class 4. So we go class 5 free races. I'd really hone in on 1,400 meters and trying to get this horse qualified and then sell him after that. So I would only go strictly 14. Yep, I'd only go 1,400 meters. It's about different style tourney races. Look at her profit. I'm just paid racing, not tourney. Okay. That's what I'm saying though. I think if you still can make a nice day-to-day profit, but I think like if you want to sell it for a good price, I would think free race it for a week, get it qualified, and then sell it from there. Because then you're still leaving like some meat on the table for someone to like, there's a reason for someone to buy it. Like if they know, okay, like I know this horse can't perform in paids, but also it's already qualified. So like I could just buy this horse right now, sit down on Saturday and watch it potentially go however far in the tournament. So that's just my thought process. Definitely keep it if you qualify it. It's a sprinter, but sprints don't show. I can sit 3 hours waiting for one race to jump in any sprints. I feel that, man. I totally understand that. So yeah, I feel that. I don't know. That's what I would do, but yeah, it depends on, everybody's playing a different game, right? Some people got more time than others. Some people have less time than others. So if you can't sit there and like really hone in on your race, I don't know. I would just keep asking around, shoot it around in Discord, shoot it around in some other places, and I don't know, just keep marketing it, keep asking people, hop on some streams, and you might get someone to give you a pretty good evaluation on what he should be going for. What up, Falcon Lord? How you doing, dog? I might get a Z10 Genesis unraced filly to roll the dice on the fib qualification. I was gonna do that too, my man. I was gonna go and buy a this horse named Alighting. I'm not gonna buy it, so I don't care if you guys go and buy the horse now. If we go look the listings, filters. Yeah, we'll just close out all that stuff. I'm probably gonna look at this. I'll probably look at what was I gonna look at? Z10 Genesis, and I'll probably hop off for today. I gotta reset the Wi-Fi. I gotta do a bunch of other shit because it is tweaking. But I had a good time with you guys today. But let me look at this horse right here, and then I'll probably hop off here. So Z10 Buterin Jenny, and then I want a filly, unbred, unraced. Let's go. Let's see the price. Okay. Price low to high. All right, so it's still up here. He's still the cheapest, or she, alighting a Z10 Buterin Genesis filly, unraced for 0.29, and then the next unraced one is, oh wait, the next unraced one is right here for 0.3. So I don't know. I think it's like perfect timing to buy these really good horses when you have these tournaments like this, because you're gonna start in the low class, you're gonna race up, and if you have a good horse and you find the distance like really quick, you're gonna qualify easily, and you don't have to compete against like the strongest race horses. So I like the strategy of breeding a horse for a tournament or buying a horse for a tournament. There's some good deals on Finnies right now. I picked up a Z10 and a Z12 the other day, exclusive. I think that's what Arbitrage was buying for the maiden tournament. He was buying some exclusives, and then I've seen some good horses. My homie Buck bred this horse, Mr. Gitdo. And it's cool to see, right? Like, it's cool to see that you can breed these monster horses in the Finny not Mr. Deer. Not Mr. Get Deer. Mr. Gitdo from the homie Buck Talk. Sniper says, I got a Z9 A-shaped turning horse. People won't even buy it. That's just above. A Z9 A-shaped turning horse. If they don't buy it, man, just race it. Just race it. I mean, I guarantee it. We get another A-shaped tournament that comes around, and then if you race it, get it qualified, someone will buy it right after because they don't have to race it and do all the qualification BS. So Mr. Gitdo right here, he's a Z13 Finny exclusive. The breeding cost 0.03. I think he's got offers up to like 1.5 ETH. Z13 Finny exclusive. Just a killer though. Just a killer. Nice U-shape. Nice. I mean, it's like a field goal, right? It's not even really a U-shape. It's just straight polar, like polar opposites. First or last. First or last. Pretty good at 14 and 16. Z13 Finny exclusive. This is my game plan. Z11 through 16 Finny exclusives. But yeah, Sniper, that's what I would do, man. I would, if I have any horse that's like a tournament horse and that could possibly qualify, I'd get him qualified, and then if I wanted to offload him from there, I would offload him, and my marketing scheme would be, hey, I got this horse qualified. It's gonna run. It's already qualified for the quarterfinals. You don't have to do anything. You can buy this horse now and watch it race 2 days from now and see if it does good in the quarterfinals. Avon says we will have an A-shape in the next 3 weeks. I 100% agree. I got 14 horses. Someone needs to buy some. It's too many to manage. I feel you, man. But I'm gonna give you my opinion. If they can qualify, I would qualify them and then try and offload them from there, and then just have your whole marketing be that this horse is qualified. You don't have to race it. Let the person go do the research on the breed type, the Z number, whatever. But I would have my main marketing be like, if you guys want to buy this horse, it's qualified for the tournament. Do what you want to do. And then so if you lose, you don't got to downclass it after that, right? It's like, it's really on them. They're taking that risk. But there's risk, right? Like, there's upside for them if the horse does bad in the tournament, and then there's like upside for you that if it does bad, you don't have to downclass it. So I think that's really it, though, guys. I'm gonna go take these dogs out. I'm gonna go trying to get in before Q1 2022, hitting the books hard, trying to learn all I can. But is there actually anything worth scooping under 0.1, bro? Falcon Lord, I would say I would go watch my How to Be Profitable in Zed Run with less than 0.1. With 0.1, There's a video I posted. It's about a 3-minute clip from Sunny Day's stable interview. The name of the video is how to be profitable in Zed Run with less than 0.1 ETH. And so Sunny Days kind of goes in. You bought your first horse today. All right, man. Burke, what's the name of your horse? I'll do a quick breakdown for you. Have you raced it yet? Unnamed foal. All right, you're unnamed. What'd you go with? Did you go with like Nakamoto? What Z number? What was your strategy? Going to race. Let me go back here so I can read that. Going to race gal, get her later qualified, and then sell it for like 0.35 since she has 1-2 qualifications A-shaped. Yep, I think that's a good way to go. Get it qualified and then offload it from there. And then you kind of, the best deal is when you guys both think like you're getting over on the other person. They may think they're getting over on you because the horse is qualified, and then you may think you're getting over on them because then you don't have to downclass it if it loses. So there's middle ground for a deal to be made right there. He says, cool, we'll go watch that. Yep, how to be profitable with 0.1 in Zed Run. And then you said the name of your horse is, name is Sir Bold Pilot. Sir B Pilot. All right, Mr. Sir Bold Pilot, how we looking, family? Z2 Legendary Knock. Okay, that's a good start. Let's go. Let's go, man. Man, you flamed and you won. That's good too. Okay. All right. So now, Burke, I'm gonna tell you this. All right. Well, let's figure this out right here. Okay, so you're flaming and you've won in the 18 and 2,000 meter, right? So now you're probably gonna want to get this horse qualified into the tournament. Do not race outside of 16, 18, or 2,000 meters. So what I would do right now is go and read on Zed Run's website their tournament like scoring and how it works. Basically, if I own this horse, right? If you want like your best shot, this is all depends, and you don't have to take my advice on this. This is just what I would do with this horse. You already won, and you flamed in a paid race at 2,000, and you got second, right? I wouldn't after this race, after this 1,000 meter. Let's see when it fills. So it runs in what, 2 minutes? 4 minutes. Okay, so after this, I wouldn't touch anything but 16, 18, 2, and 2,000. If you want to go paid racing, go for it. If you want to go free racing, go for it. But what I would do is I would go 16, 18, and 2,000 only. I would stop at 25 races. And then after that, you're good. Because the more you race out of your distance, you're going to like lower your average points, right? So if you go look at your Fibonacci 3.0 qualifying details, once you get to 25 races in a distance funnel, it's gonna show you on the board, and you're doing your best at mid runner. So I would just keep running mid distance, and once you've done your sprint, I wouldn't go back to it after the tournament. I would get 25 races in at mid runner. You only get 9 races a day. So once you get to 90% stamina or below, stop racing for the day. So only race 9 times in a day. You can go free or paid, but like I'm telling you, man, some people, they'll buy a Z2 Legendary Nakamoto and they'll get like 11th, 10th, 7th, or something like that. Like this is a very good start. Don't fuck it up. If you want your chance at making like a good amount of money, and if this horse is good and can compete against good horses, keep it in 16, 18, 2,000. Stop once you get to 25 races in the mid-runner distance and park. You'll be qualified for the tournament. You get to watch your horse. If it does good, it'll race by itself. Zed will just take your horse and race it for you. But that's what I would do. I don't know how many times I can say that, but just once you get this 1,000 meter done, don't go back there until after the tournament. Can you check out a horse I was offered for about 0.03 real quick? Yeah. What's the name? I done my research, man. Yeah, you did your research, dog, for sure. Just I would keep it in the distance funnel right now so you can qualify for the tournament. Good shit though. Good shit. If this is your first horse too. Shit, nice, dude. My first horse was a Z2 Legendary Nakamoto. My first horse with diamonds, right? But if you did your research, I did my research. I didn't necessarily research the parents, but I did the same thing that you did here. I bought diamonds. His parents were both unraced when I bought them. So it's kind of like a risk that these guys are unproven, but it's a failed super coat. I think you're good, man. Look at his mom's ancestry. It was a gamble. Everything's a gamble in this game, my dog. Totally great advice. Best bit, don't fuck it up, LMAO. Yeah, hey, dude, it's yours to fuck up from here. Because if you win that Griffin and you kept winning, like, you're good, dog. And you found the distance in your first few races and you're still placing, like, I would just hone in on that. If you want your best shot at qualifying, I go free races. If you want to make some money along the way, go paid, but do whatever you do. But you have a really good shot at being viable in this current tournament, especially from where you're starting. It's going to take you some time to get up into class 1. Now, the mother right here is like a great breeder, like very left leaning, a low sample size, but it's not bad. Like, that's not a bad breeder at all. 29, 21, 13. Yeah, man, you got a good horse, and it's you have all of like the signs of a good horse. It's really just like all on you, and you could get this guy qualified for the tournament if you just are like very diligent on where you race and just pay attention to what you're doing. So I'd stop at 25 races. I'd only race middle distance. I wouldn't touch any other distance besides 16, 18, and 2000. That's it. But other than that, you did a fucking great job at researching, doing everything you needed to do. And that's what happens if you research and you put like your mind to this game and you come up with your own theory. Sometimes it may not work, but when it does, like, it feels damn good because you had like research and there's some thought process to why you got this horse. So good shit, man. Good shit. I would only race middle distance after that sprint. And if you win in that sprint, you probably got a high variance. And if you don't flame and you win, you probably have high variance. But if you flame and you win, then you'll probably be like really good going into the tournament. Name Redcoat. All right, hold on. All right, this will be the last one I'll look at, and then I'm gonna hop out of here, guys. Redcoat, 12.5% win rate. Burke, that I'm still like tweaking. That's crazy. That's a great start, man. 12.5% win rate, 25% show rate, and 25% place and 25% show. You're flaming at 50% rate. Let's go look at the horseshoe. So your question was, can you look at Redcoat? I was offered 0.03. You're offered 0.03 for a Z21 Finney exclusive. Well, you bred it for 0.03. So, I mean, if you want to get your breeding costs back, sure. I'd figure out for me, I like to figure out what I got, guys. Like, and especially, so what I would do, you're flaming at the mid-runner distance. You didn't win, but you still got second. So honestly, if I was you, and if I'm trying to race for a tournament, at all, you guys should know me. Like, I'm free racing now. If I'm trying to qualify for a tournament, I'm not going paid racing. You can make some money along the way, but that glory of free racing and then having your horse like in the tournament, and then you get to watch streamers talk about your horse is better than however much money you could make on your way to trying to qualify. I would try and qualify this guy at 1,600 meters in freeze. Since you're still pulling the 100% flame rate, just see if you're consistent with a first, second, through third. Just see how the chart looks. Would I accept the offer for 0.03? Probably not. I just asked myself, would I be okay selling this horse? And it turns out to be like a top 100 horse. With any horse I have, someone offers me money. If someone offers me money, I ask myself, would I be okay with this horse being like a top 10 horse in the game and me never being able to race it again, and then me never being able to escape this horse? Like, I could never escape Sludge Bucket, but it's not because I sold that horse. It's because I didn't buy it, right? But if I sold a horse and it turned out to be like a Steph Curry and I sold it really early, like, I'd be kicking myself, dog, because you're never going to stop hearing the name Steph Curry and like that horse. So he said, if offered to me for 0.03. Is it worth? First racer, LOL, framed in Griffin and blew them away. No, I got if offered to me for 0.03. Is it worth? So like if you bought it for 0.03, I mean, well, I mean it costs. So you're saying if you would buy this for 0.03? I'm not sure. You might have to ask Chad on that one. 0.03, I mean, 0.03 is like, what, $100-some? A Z21 Infinity exclusive, not bad. It's a Colt. You're flaming. I mean, at least you're flaming as a Z21 at 1,600 meters. That's good. I'm not really too sure. Once it gets above Z10 or like Z15, I really like kind of fall out of that pricing horses like that, or knowing where to price them, or all that stuff. I'm not too sure. Oh, I got if offered to me for. Okay. I've got some horses in that price range, a little more battle tested if you're looking. Yep, if you guys want to hit up Avon on Twitter, go Avon, drop your Twitter in the hold up. Let me pull up chat. Herbie Herb 42 just posted some for sale. Okay. All right, Avon, you can drop the link. Yeah, Avon, you can drop your Twitter in the chat. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna hop up out of here. I'm gonna take these dogs out in this snowy. You guys probably can't see it. There's no point in showing you. It's snowy as hell outside. I'm going to go get a jacket on. I'm going to take these dogs out. I'm going to sit here and try and get my Wi-Fi fixed, see if I can hop in some races without it taking 5 years. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Thank you, Falcons Lord, Avon, Burke. You're looking really good with that horse. I would only race him in middle distance. If you want to go paid, do what you got to do. But if it was me, I'd race him at 16, 18, and 2 in free races and try and get him to qualify. Souls Vanished, I appreciate you, my dog. Thanks for tuning in. Andy Mack, I appreciate you too as well. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in day in, day out with me. Much appreciated. We'll be back with the interviews next week, a.k.a. next year, 2022. Damn, man, time's flying. What a time to be alive, though. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, peace.